Life is a city, probably for us, through what can be.
Happy is the tree, and happy he alone, who can call today his own. The tree who's secure enough to say, tomorrow do your worst, for I have lived today.
There he goes again, trying to spruce things up a bit. Right, Annabelle?
No, I know what she means. It's okay to have a dream. You know, something you're willing to risk life and live for.
Sometimes I wish upon That's the end of the tree. That's the end, you know it, of the tree. Wow. Imagine this. You guys can talk. All these years I've been in the forest, and I didn't know you could talk. And you, I've been watching you since you were a little twig.
Well, we were afraid of you.
Why would you be afraid of me?
I was afraid you had an acid ride.
No, you got it all wrong. Let me tell you about myself. My name is Woody, and I cut down trees. Big ones, little ones, anything with leaves. Maple tree, no tree, any tree at all. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. I'm the biggest, fat, lumberjack in town. I can something down. I can make it pie. Hey, with a hatchet in it for the fire. How much wood would woodcutter cut if woodcutter could cut wood? How much wood would woodcutter cut if woodcutter could cut wood? How much wood would woodcutter cut if woodcutter could cut wood? How much wood would woodcutter cut if woodcutter could cut wood? I keep a daily log of the stories I could tell, trees I could smell, promises they held, black oaks, grass, juniper, and fir, mulberry, sycamore, and Douglas fir. I take them every color, I take them every side, but late at night I wonder when I close my eyes. How much wood would a woodcutter cut if a woodcutter could cut wood? How much wood would a woodcutter cut if a woodcutter could cut wood? How much wood would a woodcutter cut if a woodcutter could cut wood? How much wood would a woodcutter cut if a woodcutter could cut wood? How much wood would a woodcutter cut if a woodcutter could cut wood? How much wood would a woodcutter cut if a woodcutter could cut wood? How much wood would a woodcutter cut if a woodcutter could cut wood? How much wood would a woodcutter cut if a woodcutter could cut wood? Name is wood, a cut down tree. Big and small ones, anything with leaves. Maple tree, no tree, any tree at all. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
So, what are you going to take today? May I recommend the fruit tree right here?
I'd rather be a rifle tree.
Well, I kind of had my eye on one way over there.
No, not me. I'm over the hill.
Well, you look like a treasure. You'll be perfect.
A treasure? Me?
Yes. Let me see. You over there, you look like a strong tree.
I am. I always thought I had what it takes to be a mighty boat.
And so you shall. Let's see. I need one more. I think you'll do just fine. All right, this will hurt. Just a second.
Many years went by. Things didn't turn out quite like the three trees had imagined. Annabelle ended up in the old barn. I have to tell you, holding feed for animals is a long, long way from holding riches. And Bud, when he found himself in the shipyard, he must have thought his dreams had all come true. But he didn't become a mighty ship. Instead, he became a simple boat that would be used for no more than carrying fishermen out to sea. And Gabriel, poor Gabriel, I realize now that he never wanted to leave the forest. He only dreamed of growing taller and taller when into heaven. Now he waits alone in the dark, forgotten, in a corner of a lumberyard. All three trees fail to realize that no matter how big we dream, God sees an even bigger picture. The hardest part for all of us is the waiting. You know, it's almost like when you can't see the forest for the trees. When you feel like the stars have stopped shining and the sun just can't reach where you are, and when you're feeling afraid and forgotten, like you're left all alone in the dark, it's so easy to say there's a God up in heaven, and sometimes he's so hard to see. But yet I have found if we just learn to trust him, he's got everything we can need. We have God's eyes and we see to forever. We never have to struggle to believe. We understand why and in all of our questions, know what the answers will be. We have faith enough to know God is always in control. We can't see the forest or the trees. There are times when we wait and we wonder, and questions sound always close. In the silence, we learn how to listen, and find He's been there through it all. He's longing to lead us where we are waiting. He wants us to reach out our hands, and with every step we're a little bit closer to all that the Father has planned. We have God's eyes and we see to forever. We never have to struggle to believe. We understand why, and in all of our questions, know what the answers will be. We have faith enough to know God is always in control. We can't see the forest or the trees. We have faith enough to know God is always in control. When we can't see the forest or the trees. Just as the three trees had waited to see their dreams fulfilled, so down through history, mankind had waited with wonder to see how God's plan for salvation was viewed. And she brought forth her firstborn son and laid him in a manger, because there's no room for them in the inn. That's when I knew my dream had come true. That night I held the greatest treasure of all.
One day that baby grew into a man. He found himself aboard a small fishing vessel in the middle of a storm. He arose and rebuked the wind and said unto the sea, Peace be still. The wind ceased, and there was a great calm.
And I thought to myself, what a great and powerful man this is. Even the wind and the water obey him. And then I realized God had chosen me to hear the greatest king of all.
Not long after that, Jesus faced another storm, one that he chose not to sense. He was accused and called guilty. He was betrayed and beaten. The soldiers took his clothes and nailed him to the streets when they nailed him to a tree that dreamed of standing tall, pointing people to God.
Let me live to serve you, Lord, trading all my dreams for yours. Help me each day to trust you, Lord. Let me live to serve you, Lord. Let me live, serve you, Lord, trading all my dreams for yours. Help me each day to trust you, Lord. Let me live to serve you, Lord. Let me live to serve you, Lord. Trading all my dreams for yours. Help me each day to trust you, Lord. Let me live to serve you, Lord. Looking back now, it's so easy to see all of the blessings you've given to me. You show me that you are the Lord of all. So keep me from praying a prayer that's too small. Let me live to serve you, Lord, trading all my dreams for yours. Help me each day to trust you, Lord. Let me live to serve you, Lord. Let me live to serve you, Lord. Trading all my dreams for yours. Help me each day to trust you, Lord. Let me live to serve you, Lord. Let me live to serve you, Lord.
So what do we plant when we plant the tree? We plant a story for all to read of the manger that grew from a tiny seed, the boat on the Sea of Galilee, the cross that was raised at Calvary. That's what we plant when we plant the tree.
Blah, blah, blah. No one even asked me about my dream. I always wanted to go out on a limb and be a treehouse.
Let it go, Stump. You're not near as funny as you think you are.
Hey, take it up with the branch manager.
I think it's kind